Hello and welcome back to Hadley Learning Community. I hope you've all had a great summer holidays and that you're all feeling pleased to be back and in your lessons with your friends and getting back to some kind of normality. I know the last 6 months have been really difficult and I understand the anxieties many of you might have had coming back into school this morning, but I hope by the end of the day you feel completely reassured that here at school, where we all belong, that you feel safe and things are getting back to some kind of normality. I know you'll support me again in making HLC not just the best school in Telford, but the best school in Shropshire. I'm sure you're aware of our Year 11 students and their achievements over the summer. It's been a difficult period for them, but again, they've managed to achieve some of the best results that we've ever seen. Their hard work, dedication and motivation through this difficult time has really paid off. And again, thank you to all the teachers and staff that have made this possible. As we strive for some normality, it's so important that we all work hard and work together. We are a community, a school that, when works together, we achieve great things. This is no exception. We won't let COVID stop us achieving what we can achieve. And for all of you, this year is going to be incredibly important. I want you to continue showing your skills and talents. I want you to be involved in sports, arts, drama and music. Yes, it will look a little different. It will not be maybe the same as it has been in other years, but we will face it together and we will make sure that together we are able to create wonderful and fantastic memories for you as we move through school. It's a funny time for all of us, so please, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate, come and ask us. We're all here to support each other. I've got high expectations of you in the classroom, around the corridors, in our community. I want you to wear your badge with pride, and I want you, as members of our HLC community, to represent us in the best possible way we can. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome back to HLC after what's been a very bizarre few months. My name is Mrs. Locke. For those of you who don't know me, I used to be in charge of the languages department and I've since taken on a new role as assistant head looking after year 10 and 11. My role primarily is to keep an eye on your academic progress, but equally important is behaviour and your pastoral care. There's been a couple of changes to the pastoral system and there is a new SSM supporting me in year 10, Mr. Crowder, and Mrs. Bowen continues to support year 11. We've made some changes too to the behaviour rules around school, and these are very simple. We'd like you to really focus on ready, respectful and safe. Every aspect of behaviour around the school can be categorised into one of those three titles. We need you to be ready to learn. As for coronavirus scuppering 6 months of our school career, we are now in a position where we cannot lend you equipment. We have to have students ready to learn every lesson. Respectful. We need to respect the new systems around the building. We also need to respect each other, staff and the student body alike. The changes that we've had to make around the school have been directed by government guidance, and we have to use the rules and systems that are given to us in order to keep you safe. That leads me on to the final category of safety. We are confident that we can keep you safe in school. We know that the coronavirus situation has been particularly difficult for individuals around the school, and we are, as I say, confident that with the right respect for the rules, we can keep you safe in the building. Your tutors are going to go through a lot more detail with you about the school day, the timings, some of the changes that you're going to face during break times and lunch times, and Mrs. Bedford's going to talk a little bit more about the safety aspects that we've put in place around school. Your tutors have also got planners to issue to you, and we'd really encourage you to use your planners either as a method of communication between school and home or as a method of logging homework and making notes and keeping a diary. So, are you ready to learn? Is your behaviour and your choices around the school respectful towards others? And are you keeping yourself and others safe? Things like enrichment and trips, well again, we are being guided by government advice, and at the moment enrichment and trips are on hold as soon as we are released from government restrictions, we will try and provide as much of a normal, and I say normal as the new normal, we will try and provide as much of a normal scenario around school as we possibly can. We're really thrilled to have you back. You may not feel thrilled to be back after such a long time away, but we really, really are desperate to get back in the classroom, see you all again, and get back to the teaching and learning that we know we're so good at. Thank you.
Good morning. I am going to talk you through the different systems that we've put in place to keep you safe and the things that we need you to do in order to help us. The first and probably most important thing is that we follow clear hygiene. This means that we need to wash our hands regularly throughout the day. When you wash your hands, please do so for at least 20 seconds. In between hand washing, please use the hand sanitizer that you will find at the entrances to school and in classrooms. If you do sneeze or cough, please do so into a tissue, then put the tissue in the bin. This will allow us to follow the catch it, bin it, kill it system. You will notice that there are staggered starts and ends to the day, and that you are asked to come into school through different entrances for each year group. It is really important that you are on time to school and that you are at the entrance that you are asked to use to make sure that you don't mix with other year groups. Similarly, you will notice that there are different breaks and lunch times for each year group and that you are asked to stand in different areas during this time. It does mean that unfortunately you will not be able to socialise with students from other year groups, and we apologise for this, but we feel this is an important measure in keeping you safe. You will see on the floors and on the walls of the corridors there are arrows. This is because we need you to be walking on the left whenever you're moving around the building. Again, a measure to keep you safe. When in the classrooms, you will see where possible that all desks and chairs face forwards. There will be a seating plan in place by your teacher, and you need to sit where you've been asked. During the lesson, you need to face forwards and not turn around and talk to anyone behind you. In the lesson, we also ask that you use nice, quiet voices. This is partly due to safety, but also due to the positive atmosphere of the lesson, because we will be teaching with doors open to create a good airflow throughout the school. That means we need to be making sure we're not disrupting the learning of other classrooms. In most cases, you will not be allowed to use the toilet during lesson time. We ask that you make sure that you use the toilet at breaks and lunches. There will be plenty of toilets available because the whole school will never be on break and lunch at the same time. Finally, do not worry about these changes. They are all done to keep you safe. If you have any questions or concerns, please speak to a teacher and we will make sure that we answer anything that you need answering. Thank you. I am now going to talk you through our expectations around face masks. Face masks are optional to be worn in corridors by staff and students. If we do go into a local lockdown, then face masks will become compulsory in corridors for staff and students. If you do wear a face mask, then please make sure that you wash your hands before putting the face mask on and wash your hands as soon as you've taken the face mask off before you enter class. Do not touch your face mask whilst you are wearing it. If you are wearing a fabric face mask that you are going to take home, then please place the face mask into a sealable plastic bag when not wearing it and store it in your rucksack or school bag. If you are wearing a disposable face mask, then please put that face mask in a black bin when you have finished wearing it. That means not a recycling bin. Thank you.